Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. This is Nokibul Islam. I am from 64A batch, Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, World University of Bangladesh. Welcome to my presentation. This presentation is a part of this course of Case Study 1 on Power System 2. In this presentation, we will discuss the effect of wind and ice loading for calculating sag in overhead line, and another is an examples. So let's start our first topic, effect of wind and ice loading. Generally sag are true only in still air and at normal temperature when the conductor is acted by its weight only. However, in actual practice, a conductor may have ice coating and simultaneous subjected to wind pressure. The weight of the ice acts vertically downwards, that is in the same direction at the weight of conductor. The force due to the wind and assumed to act horizontally, that is at right angle to the projected surface of the conductor. Hence, the total force of the conductor is the vector sum of horizontal and vertical forces as shown in the following figure 1 of 3. Now, the total weight of conductor per unit length is Wt equal root over W plus Wa whole square plus W base W square, where W is the weight of conductor per unit length. So W equal conductor material density into volume per unit length, and Wi is the weight of ice per unit length. So Wi equal density ice into volume of per unit length equal density ice into pi by 4 d plus 2t whole square minus d square into 1 equal density of ice into pi t d plus t, and W base W equal wind force per unit length equal wind pressure per unit area into projected area per unit length. So W base W equal wind pressure into d plus 2t into 1. When the conductor has wind and ice loading also, the following points may be found. Number 1 is the conductor sets itself in the plane at angle theta to the vertical, where tan theta equal W base W divided by W plus Wi. And number 2 is the sag in the conductor is given by S equal Wt into small l square divided by 2t. Hence S represents the slant sag in the direction making an angle theta to the vertical. If a specific mention is made in the problem, the slant sag is calculated by using the above formula. Now we will discuss our second problem. A transmission line has a span of 150 meter between level supports. The conductor has a cross-sectional area of 2 cm square. The tension in the conductor is 20 xy kg. If the specific gravity of the conductor material 9.9 gram per centimeter cube and wind pressure is 1.5 kg per meter length. So we have to calculate the sag and the vertical sag, where roll equal uv xy. We have to include the uv x and y according to our roll number. For example, my roll number is 4047, so u equal 4, v equal 0, x equal 4 and y equal 7. So the given information, span length small l equal 150 meter, then working tension capital T equal 20 xy equal 2047 kg. Now wind force per meter length of conductor W base W equal 1.5 kg, and weight of conductor per meter length small w equal specific gravity into volume of 1 meter conductor. If we calculate this equation, we will find the value of weight of conductor per meter length 1.98 kg. Now the weight of 1 meter conductor is Wt equal root over W square plus W base W square. if we calculate this equation, we will find the value of W of T 2.48 kg. So sec S equal Wt into small l square divided by 80. If we calculate this equation, we will find the value of sec equal 3.41 meter. This is the value of slant sec in the direction making an angle theta with the vertical. The value of theta is given by tan theta equal W base W divided by W. If we calculate this equation, we will get the vertical sec equal 2.72 meter.